This is called a edge slam. Before I explain what edge slam is and how to do it, I'm going to show you a few examples of what you can do with edge slam. So what is an edge slam? An edge slam is just another method of getting a crouch slam effect, and a crouch slam effect is when your character hugs the floor as you slam. So let me show you an example. If I were to slam normally like this, that is an aerial slam because I am leaping into the air, and if I'm getting a crouch slam effect, notice how my character is hugging the floor as I am slamming. That is known as a crouch slam effect, and there's multiple ways to get crouch slam effects. You could do stair slams, head slams, and now edge slams. Even though technically an edge slam is a stair slam because you're using a bump, having this be called edge slam just makes things easier to explain because stair slam already has multiple meanings because stair slam doesn't only work on stairs, it works on stairs, bumps, and anything that's slanted, and there's also other ways of getting a crouch slam effect without the three things I just named. Like there's multiple ways of getting crouch slam effects. So now I can explain how to do edge slams. I'm going to be showing you two methods and I'm going to show you why both methods can be useful. So the first method is being on the exact platform that you're going to be edge slamming off of. So you can either jump off the high ground or like walk off of it. It really doesn't matter. I personally just prefer to walk off because jumping you kind of have to wait for your character to fall and we don't want to do that. So all you want to do is walk off the high ground and you want to slam and make sure your character connects with the edge of the platform. And if you do it correctly, your character will like pretty much slam and touch this edge and then ends up hugging the floor, which is giving you the crouch slam effect. So if you come on this map, just walk off this high ground and slam. If you're going down the stairs, that means you're doing it correctly. If you're slamming it and falling like that, you're not doing it correctly. And if you are leaping, not like that. If you are like leaping across like that, then you're not doing it correctly. So you have to be hugging the floor as you're doing the edge slam. So that was Fox's method of doing edge slams. Now I will show you my method. It's basically the same thing, just executed in a slightly different way, but it gives you the same results. Now the way I was doing it in the alpha was being on a low ground and slamming into the edge of a high ground. So all you gotta do is get the right angle and activate your slam. And as you can clearly see, I didn't get the right angle. I kind of flew way above the edge and I didn't connect with the edge, so I didn't get that crouch slam effect. So let me try again. You see that? I just got the crouch slam effect because I hit the edge, which I'm doing an edge slam, and I was able to hug the floor as I'm slamming, and I slammed right here. So that means I have access to techs like turn slamming, B-hop slamming, and more, but I'm not going to get into those other ones because it's not really necessary. So now I'm going to show you how to get a little more distance with your edge slams from a low ground. So when I'm doing a regular edge slam from like down there, you can see I kind of end up at this point all the time. But let's say I want to go a little further. What you want to do is jump first, that way you're closer to the edge. And if you hit the edge right, not like the way I did it, you can see I go slightly further if I were to jump and be closer to the edge. I know it's not that big of a deal, but there might be a specific spot where you do need to jump to cross a certain gap. So you can see I did an edge slam into a B-hop slam because I'm getting the crouch slam effect and I can press my jump button at any time, and you can see there is a use for this tech and it is pretty useful. We could do it into like turn slams. I could probably get in that doorway actually. Yeah, see? It's definitely a tech you should learn because if you can get access to like B-hop slams and turn slams, it can be very useful in certain situations. I know I'm not going too in depth with all of these guides right now, but during the release of Overwatch, I will be breaking down each tech to its like max potential so you have a full understanding of the tech and how it works with other techs and how you can combine them into other techs with their full potential. So those are gonna be like really long videos. So if you guys are interested in stuff like that, then hit the subscribe button.